guys, welcome to another episode of Row and Low Vegan and TO. It is kind of a yucky day out today. It's gray. The Jays lost last night and we kind of need something to warm us up. So, Lo has something really special in store. What do you have?
My chickpea curry, and it's super fast, super delicious, and in theme of what we were doing last week. It's very warm and cozy, and it just makes you feel satisfied and full, and it's just so good, so good. So that's what we want to share with you today.
Let's get cooking.
So we're in the kitchen making curry now. I'm going to just walk you through the ingredients to make my chickpea curry. So I have 1 can of drained and rinsed chickpeas in my colander. And I've just got a bunch of button mushrooms that I've cubed and set right here. Then I've got my spinach all cleaned and ready. We've got the curry powder, lime, ginger, garlic, black pepper, fresh basil leaves, green onions, and then in this bowl, this is what makes the sauce. So I have mixed already my coconut milk, soy sauce, coconut sugar, canned tomatoes, which you can use whole, but I like cubed only because I just like it cubed. And what actually I do like to add is, and you might think this is funny, but chili sauce, so like a sweet chili sauce, maybe like 1 tablespoon, because it adds the heat and it adds the sweetness to your curry. You don't have to if you don't want to, but that's what I do. So we're gonna start heating up some coconut oil in our big pot, and that's how we'll get started. So I have about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil heating in my pan, and basically just want to heat up the coconut oil before we add any of our ingredients. While that is heating up, I have measured my basmati rice, and I'm going to turn it on my rice cooker. So that way, in that time, while my rice cooks and my curry cooks, they'll be done at the same time. So our coconut oil is ready. You can tell by, you can actually hear it, it starts to make like a sizzle sound. And once it's ready, the first ingredient is your button mushrooms. Add them into your pot.
Oh wow, look at that.
All right. So they're gonna brown and caramelize and just get insanely soft and tender and delicious. And while that cooks, you just watch and admire them.
There's nothing worse than making a curry that doesn't taste like a curry. That's why you must use a shitload of curry powder.
Just gonna turn the heat down a bit. We don't need it so steamy. So I turned my heat down to about medium. Maybe medium high was a bit too hot because I wanted a hot pan to like caramelize my mushrooms, but now I'm turning it down because I want to add my ginger and my garlic. So now I'm adding my ginger and grating it in. You can chop it, you can julienne it, you can slice it however you want, but ginger is important. Now I'm doing my garlic, same thing, just grate it in. There it is, look at all that. Okay, so once you've added all of that, give it a good stir. Wow, come check out these mushrooms, how caramelized they are. Look at that. Beautiful. That's what we're looking for. Nice caramelization. Okay, so give that a quick stir. Now you're gonna add all your curry powder because we wanna cook our curry. This is what's gonna bring out all the flavors. Quick stir, quick stir. It's gonna stick, and that's okay, but just keep stirring. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, now it's gonna start burning. That's when you add all your liquid. Stir it in, stir it together, and kind of just scrape the bottom because we don't want it to burn. It will lift off. You can feel it. Great. So we're gonna wanna turn our heat up again, maybe a medium high, because now we wanna kind of bring it up to a simmer because we're gonna be adding our chickpeas and our spinach next. So our curry is now simmering lightly. Little bubbles are coming through the middle. Let me show you what I mean. You can just see right in the middle, there is some bubbling, little bubble action. That's our sign to add our chickpeas and our spinach. So in goes the chickpeas. The chickpea. Stir it in. Now we add our spinach. Okay, so stir it in. That's it, guys. So all you have to do right now is basically watch it for the next half an hour to an hour. What you're kind of looking for is the flavors to kind of enhance and to come alive and get a little bit sweeter, a little bit saltier. Not saltier, but you're looking for an enhanced flavor. Actually, one key component I forgot to add is a little bit of black pepper. Black pepper helps kind of with the heat, so I'm just gonna add a little bit. I haven't added any salt except for the soya sauce. And at the end, after it's simmered, like I said, when you taste it, it may need more sugar, may need more salt. It's really up to your liking, but we haven't gotten there yet, so let it simmer and I'll see you back here when it's done. So it's been about an hour of our curry simmering. So I've been looking at it here and there, just making sure A, it's not bubbling too hard, B, it's not burning on the bottom, and then tasting as it goes to see, do I need to add anything? And it's fantastic. So now we're gonna add our last three very important ingredients. We're gonna add our basil for some sweetness, the onions, or the green onions, are gonna add a bit of sharpness, and our lime to brighten it and kind of give it that sourness that, well, I think a curry needs to have. So let's do that. I did, however, forgot to mention, I put a lid halfway, like leaving a little vent, like that, to thicken just a little bit, but stay nice and saucy. So now, remove your lid. Do you want to take a look? See what it looks like?
Amazing. Oh, that looks so good.
So now I'm gonna add all the ingredients. In goes the green onions. In goes our fresh basil. The basil is gonna actually give it a neat, like, licoricey sort of sweet flavor. Stir it in. I got my fancy lime juicer.
And now my favorite part of every video that we make.
Go for it, Roz.
When we eat it. All right, I just want to actually show you what this looks like, if that's possible, without the shadow interfering. It looks so good. Honestly, this is so amazing. It smells incredible. Okay, without further ado. It just doesn't get better than that. It really doesn't. It does not get better than that. That is something that if I went to a very upscale, very expensive restaurant and ordered their mushroom chickpea curry and I got this, I would be extremely satisfied.
Well, I'm glad you think that.
Fantastic.
Honestly, cooking anything is really all about your palate. But we hope like this gives you a guideline as to how you can make an easy, delicious, healthy curry. And again, guys, you don't have to stick to it being, you know, mushroom chickpea. It can be chickpea cauliflower, chickpea sweet potato. Rosalind said that, you know, whoa, I would think it would taste so good with white potatoes. Absolutely. You can also add
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower, yeah. And you know what I like to add that I forgot to do actually? I love sweet peas. Like peas. Peas actually taste really good because they add a sweetness. So much you can do. But again,
This is a really beautiful recipe.
Thanks.
Crowd pleaser.
All right, guys.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this in peace.
Bye.
See ya. Here, have a bite.
Jealous much?